The third speaker is Toastmaster Akihiro Ando. The title is, Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Toastmaster Akihiro Ando.
I may have forgotten what I was going to say. I was sitting right in front of her when she did slam, you know. Well, everyone, please take a look at the color of my jacket. Is it blue? Is it dark blue? Is it navy? Is it indigo or teal? I'm Ted Sharon, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. Today, I'd like to tell you that every single one of us lives in a different world. We all have our own individual world that we live in, which is very different from you, and you. There are 2 points of view to the world, subjective and objective. Subjective is how you see the world, and objective is how others see the world. And there are often times that these two do not match. Because even if we experience the exact same sensation, our brain interprets these sensations differently. Our interpretation is influenced by our previous memories, environment, or even with our stereotypes. I would like to show you 2 examples. Let's say there's a beautiful lady standing right in front of me. A dentist, like me, may look at her and interpret her as a beautiful lady with beautiful smile, but crooked teeth. Or maybe a plastic surgeon. He may look at the same lady and interpret her as, well, she's okay. Maybe I can use some Botox here, and here, and she'll be more beautiful. Maybe a young gentleman may not even look at her face and go a few inches down and interpret her as like, ooh, a girl with stunning body. Here, these 3 guys are looking at the exact same person, but they are interpreting her differently, depending on their occupation, well, except for the young dude at the very end. The reason why I asked you about the color of my jacket, don't worry, my tie is blue too. The reason why I asked you the color of my jacket, or my tie, or my pants, is because we all interpret colors differently too, depending on our knowledge. If you only know one shade of blue, then my tie is blue. I'm a guy with a blue tie. But if you know the word navy, indigo, teal, different shades of blue, then I may be a different person from what you see and what you see. You may think I'm a guy with a navy tie. You may think I'm a guy with a blue tie. And you may be thinking, oh, he's boring. We have to admit that we all interpret things differently. And I'm not talking about races or cultural backgrounds. Even people with the same ethnical backgrounds interpret things differently, depending on their interpretation. If there is a way to explain that we are all living in a different world, then there'll be those interpretation and colors. When we are living in a different world, we may be living separately, but there is one thing we all share in common. One thing that unites us all of us. You know what that is? Emotion. We smile when we're happy, we cry or frown when we're sad. This is same for all the people living all throughout the world, young and old, rich and poor, boys and girls. This is something that connects all of us. When there is two different worlds but connected with emotions, we have to connect with positive emotions. But unfortunately, nowadays, people are connected with negative emotions, such as hate, fear, or anger. Fearing that your Muslim friend, a neighbor, may be a terrorist, without even giving them a chance to really get to know each other. Why can't we all connect with positive emotions like this club, Toastmasters? We all have different backgrounds, but we all share the same goal. And we are connecting with positive emotion of hope to overcome the fear of public speaking. If you fear others, then people will fear you. Why can't we take one baby step? Just look around and smile to your neighbors and start connecting with positive emotions of hope, joy, and love. We have to admit, we all live in a different world. So why not connect with positive emotions? Helen Keller, well-known lady who was unable to see or hear. I'd like to quote her to conclude my speech. This is what she said. The best and the most beautiful things in life cannot be seen, not be touched, but are felt at a heart.
Thank you for your speech. Now we have 1 minute of silence for Jackie.